Hello and welcome to our podcast on spirituality. In today's episode, we will be discussing what spirituality is and why it's important in our lives.
Spirituality is a broad concept that can encompass a range of beliefs, practices, and experiences. At its core, spirituality involves a connection to something greater than ourselves, whether that be a higher power, nature, or the universe.
That's right. And while spirituality is often associated with religion, it doesn't have to be. You can be spiritual without being religious, and vice versa.
Exactly. And spirituality can play an important role in our lives by providing us with a sense of purpose, meaning, and connection to others.
It can also help us to cultivate qualities such as compassion, gratitude, and forgiveness, which can improve our relationships with others and our overall well-being.
And while spirituality can be a deeply personal and individual experience, there are also many spiritual practices and traditions that can help us to deepen our connection to the spiritual realm.
Some of these practices include meditation, prayer, yoga, and mindfulness. By incorporating these practices into our daily lives, we can cultivate a greater sense of inner peace and harmony.
And ultimately, whether you consider yourself spiritual or not, it's important to cultivate a sense of purpose and meaning in your life. This can help you to live a more fulfilling and satisfying life.
That's right. And whether you choose to explore spirituality through religion, meditation, or other practices, there are many resources available to help you along your journey.
At its core, spirituality is about finding meaning and purpose in our lives. It involves a deep sense of connection to something greater than ourselves, whether that be a higher power, nature, or the universe.
That's right. And while spirituality is often associated with religion, it can also be a more individual and personal experience.
And spirituality can take many different forms, depending on your beliefs and experiences. For some, spirituality involves prayer and worship, while for others, it may involve meditation, yoga, or other practices.
And while spirituality is often associated with positive emotions and experiences, it can also involve difficult emotions such as grief, pain, and loss.
That's right. And spirituality can help us to find meaning and purpose in these difficult experiences by providing us with a sense of hope, comfort, and resilience.
And ultimately, spirituality is about finding a deeper sense of connection and purpose in our lives. It can help us to cultivate qualities such as compassion, empathy, and gratitude, which can improve our relationships with others and our overall well-being.
And while spirituality can be a deeply personal and individual experience, it can also be a source of connection and community. Many people find that connecting with others who share their spiritual beliefs can be a powerful way to deepen their spiritual practice.
That's right. And whether you consider yourself spiritual or not, it's important to explore your own beliefs and values, and to find meaning and purpose in your life.
While spirituality can mean different things to different people, research has shown that there are many benefits associated with spiritual practices.
One of the main benefits of spirituality is improved mental health. Spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, and mindfulness have been shown to reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, and improve overall emotional well-being.
That's right. And spirituality can also help us to develop a greater sense of purpose and meaning in our lives. By connecting with something greater than ourselves, we can find a sense of direction and motivation, which can help us to overcome challenges and achieve our goals.
And spirituality can also improve our relationships with others. By cultivating qualities such as compassion, empathy, and forgiveness, we can develop deeper and more meaningful connections with those around us.
And spirituality can even have physical health benefits. Studies have shown that people who engage in spiritual practices have lower levels of inflammation, which is associated with a wide range of health problems.
And while spirituality can be a deeply personal and individual experience, it can also be a source of connection and community. Many people find that connecting with others who share their spiritual beliefs can be a powerful way to deepen their spiritual practice and feel more connected to the world around them.
That's right. And ultimately, spirituality is about finding a sense of peace, purpose, and well-being in our lives. Whether you are religious or not, exploring your own spiritual beliefs and practices can help you to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Spirituality can take many different forms, from religious practices to secular mindfulness techniques.
And one of the most popular spiritual practices is meditation. Meditation involves focusing your mind on a specific object or thought, and can help you to achieve a sense of calm and relaxation.
Another popular practice is prayer. Prayer is a way of communicating with a higher power, and can provide comfort, guidance, and a sense of connection with something greater than ourselves.
And for those who are looking for a more physical practice, there is yoga. Yoga involves a series of physical postures and breathing exercises, and can help to improve flexibility, strength, and overall physical health. And for those who are looking for a more physical practice, there is yoga. Yoga involves a series of physical postures and breathing exercises, and can help to improve flexibility, strength, and overall physical health.
And then there is mindfulness, which involves paying attention to the present moment and being fully engaged in your experiences. Mindfulness practices can help to reduce stress and anxiety, and improve overall well-being.
And for those who are interested in exploring their spiritual beliefs in a more structured way, there are many religious and spiritual traditions to choose from. From Christianity to Buddhism to Native American spirituality, there are countless paths to spiritual growth and enlightenment.
That's right. And ultimately, the key is to find a spiritual practice that resonates with you and that you can commit to on a regular basis. Mindfulness and meditation are ancient practices that have been used for thousands of years to help people connect with their inner selves and achieve a state of calm and relaxation.
Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment and being fully engaged in your experiences. This practice can help you to reduce stress, anxiety, and negative thoughts.
And meditation involves focusing your mind on a specific object or thought. This practice can help you to achieve a state of deep relaxation and calm, and can also improve your focus and concentration.
And the benefits of these practices go beyond just mental health. Studies have shown that mindfulness and meditation can also help to lower blood pressure, improve sleep quality, and reduce chronic pain.
That's right. And there are many different ways to practice mindfulness and meditation. You can try a guided meditation app, attend a meditation class, or simply find a quiet place to sit and focus on your breath.
And the best part is that anyone can practice mindfulness and meditation, regardless of their age, physical ability, or religious beliefs.
That's absolutely right. And it's important to remember that mindfulness and meditation are practices that require patience and persistence. It may take some time to see the benefits, but with regular practice, you can start to see positive changes in your life. Faith can play a significant role in one's spiritual journey. It can provide a sense of purpose and direction, and give people the strength to overcome life's challenges.
And while faith is often associated with religion, it can also be a personal belief system that guides one's spiritual practices and values.
That's true. Faith can take many different forms and can be shaped by personal experiences, culture, and upbringing.
And while faith can be a source of comfort and support, it can also be a source of conflict and division. It's important to remember that spirituality and faith are personal and subjective experiences, and everyone's journey is unique.
Absolutely. And it's important to respect and embrace diversity in beliefs and practices. By doing so, we can create a more inclusive and compassionate world.
And whether you identify with a specific faith or not, it's important to explore your own beliefs and values and find ways to connect with something greater than yourself.
That's right. And incorporating faith into your spiritual practices can help you to deepen your sense of connection and purpose, and find greater meaning in life.
How to bring spiritual practices into your daily routine to enhance your overall well-being.
That's right. Many people think of spirituality as something that is only practiced in specific settings or during certain times of the day, but it can actually be integrated into your daily life in a variety of ways.
Absolutely. One way to incorporate spirituality is through mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness can help you to stay present in the moment, reduce stress and anxiety, and cultivate a greater sense of awareness and connection.
Another way to incorporate spirituality is through gratitude. Taking time each day to reflect on what you are thankful for can help to shift your focus towards positivity and enhance your overall mood.
And incorporating practices like meditation, prayer, or yoga can also help to bring a sense of calm and balance to your daily life.
That's right. And while it's important to find practices that work for you, it's also important to be consistent with them. Building a daily spiritual practice can help to create a sense of routine and structure in your life.
And remember, spirituality is a personal journey and everyone's approach will be unique. Don't be afraid to try new things and explore different practices to find what resonates with you.
Absolutely. And remember that spirituality is not something that needs to be separate from your daily life, but rather something that can be integrated into it to enhance your overall well-being.
How to overcome challenges in your spiritual journey.
As much as spirituality is beneficial in our lives, the journey to finding inner peace and purpose is not always easy. We face various challenges that hinder our progress, but that shouldn't discourage us from moving forward. Today we are going to discuss some of the common challenges people face in their spiritual journey and how to overcome them.
First, let's talk about the challenge of finding time to practice spirituality. In today's world, we are constantly busy, and it can be challenging to find time to practice spirituality. However, it's crucial to make time for it. You can start by allocating a few minutes every day to meditate, pray, or engage in any other spiritual practice that resonates with you.
The second challenge is facing resistance from others who don't understand or appreciate your spiritual journey. It's essential to remember that everyone's spiritual journey is unique, and it's okay if others don't understand it. It's essential to focus on your path and find a supportive community that understands and supports your spiritual journey.
The third challenge is feeling stuck or stagnant in your spiritual journey. Sometimes, we may feel like we are not progressing in our spiritual journey or that we are not growing. It's essential to remember that spiritual growth takes time, and progress is not always linear. One way to overcome this challenge is to explore different spiritual practices and find what works best for you.
The fourth challenge is dealing with negative self-talk and self-doubt. Sometimes, we may doubt our abilities or our progress in our spiritual journey. It's important to practice self-compassion and remind yourself that everyone has their struggles. You can also seek guidance from a mentor or a supportive community to help you overcome negative self-talk and self-doubt.
Finally, the fifth challenge is facing adversity or suffering in your spiritual journey. Adversity can take various forms, including illness, loss, or challenges in personal relationships. However, it's essential to remember that adversity is a part of life, and it can also provide opportunities for growth and learning. It's important to practice mindfulness and seek support from your community during challenging times. That's it for today's episode. We hope you found our discussion on overcoming challenges in your spiritual journey insightful. Remember, the journey to finding inner peace and purpose is not always easy, but with determination and practice, we can overcome any obstacle that comes our way. Thank you for listening, and we will see you in the next episode.